Today we're speaking to a member of the Royal Melbourne Show family who first attended a show at the age of only 5 and at the age of 92, nearly 93 now, has been an exhibitor in the poultry section for over 80 years. Alf Woods, welcome to the program. Tell us, who have you got with you today?
This is Diane that's sitting in front of me here or beside me and that you're all looking at. It's a white Pekin. It's a young bird, been prepared for the Royal Show this year, but unfortunately it's going to hold over till next year. And I hope the eggs it lays and the chickens that will come from those eggs are over there in her place next year at the Royal Melbourne Show.
How are you busying yourself during lockdown when you should be at the show?
Well, I normally still go to work each day, but in lockdown I've been locked at home. My dear daughter allows me to go to the doctor, the dentist or the optician. Otherwise I stay at home. I look after my chickens. I have several hundred. I have over 100 pens. It takes a lot of work and a lot of time, and I must say I have enjoyed the 2 months at home. It's different to being at work every day.
Well, I bet your birds are looking absolutely splendid at the moment. In that 80 years of being an exhibitor, do you remember your first big win?
Yes, it was. There's the little rosette I won. We brought an English judge out from England to judge at the show, a man named Bert Anthony. And in them days, a lot of the old poultry people, when I started, were migrants from Ireland, England, and other countries. And they thought this Englishman coming out, they'd know his birds because they were old pommies themselves or Irishmen. And this young 20-year-old got up and done the whole lot of them. He got that rosette.
That must have been an extraordinary win for a 20-year-old, and there would have been a lot of seasoned campaigners that you were up against.
Yes, well, I remember one gentleman. He was as old as me at that time, and he gave me a lecture what was wrong with my bird and how good his bird was. But I think it was a case of a 20-year-old beating these 80 and 90-year-old exhibitors. I think there's a little bit of, sour puss there about that.
Yes. Well, as a young man going out there and competing and being so successful early on, only recently you were awarded the President's Award for your contribution to the Poultry Pavilion through the Royal Melbourne Show. You must be so looking forward to competing next year. Do you have any particular breeds or particular birds we should look out for when we're making our way through the pavilion and see if they've picked up a few ribbons?
Yes, next year you certainly can, and I'll be there, and hopefully I'll be there, for quite a number of years.
Well, now that you mention that, actually, I read somewhere that you have an aspiration at your 90th year, not 90th year at the show, but when you were 90 years old, you judged the Best in Show, which is a huge coup and a real testament to your knowledge. But I heard that you made an announcement that you'd be very happy when you're 100 years old to be asked to come back and judge again the best or the supreme exhibit in the show.
Yes, that's quite true, actually. I did make that request. Whether they'll think I'm good enough or not old enough, I'm not sure. But I would love to do that, and I think it'd be a little bit of history to come back after that. At the centenary show, I won the best Old English game fowl. At the bicentenary show, again, I won the best game fowl. So I've had a lot of history, a lot of success, a lot of good friends, and I've got to thank the Royal Agricultural Society of Victoria for giving me the opportunity to enjoy life so much with poultry and the other friends there.
Well, I can't wait to see you and your exhibits next year at the 2021 Royal Melbourne Show, and I'm very much look forward to watching you judge in a few years' time. It will put a bit of pressure on the President to get you nominated for that role. Alf, it's been such a wonderful opportunity to just sit and chat to you today. Thank you so much for making the time to be part of celebrating the show online.
One final word. I told them on my 90th birthday that in 10 years' time I'm going to have a party for all the poultry people. It'll be a good one and a big one.
No foul behaviour. Wonderful. Thanks so much, Alf. We'll see you at next year's show.
Thank you.